Hey everybody, Marcus C. Williams here, and I'm in front of the Board of Education, which is the nerve center and the brain center for the Rochester City School District. Do you know that this year our budget is the highest ever? $1.4 billion for the school district. Now, you'll say, yeah, that's awesome, because the schools need more money. Well, here's my question to you. We've got the highest budget ever, but we've got less students, less teachers, and less open schools. So why is the money that they get going up and up and up? Every single year, the school district is missing tens of millions of dollars. And you're like, well, where did the money go? I don't know. Let's ask them. You ask the school board, you ask the Board of Education, you ask City Council. Nobody can tell you where that money goes. Nobody can tell you. Is it going to somebody's campaign? Is it going to somebody's cousin's pocketbook? Is it being laundered into some offshore account? Are they putting it in their pillow in their home? Nobody knows, but I'll tell you where it's not going. It's not going to the quality of education for our children. It's not going to after-school activities and extracurricular activities for our babies so that they can see a brighter future and have more of a sense of community. It's not going to the quality of food that our students are eating, because they're eating food that's unfit for pigs to eat, and we have just spent these tens of millions of dollars on fixing all of these cafeterias and building out these beautiful kitchens, but they don't even use them. So where is this money going? You know what else is the worst thing that you could possibly talk about with the school district? While we have the highest funding, we have the second highest funding out of any school district in the whole country. On top of that, we have the second lowest proficiency rate in the whole country. How is that even possible? It's very clear, if the money's all the way up here, the proficiency should not be all the way down here. Why is that happening? It's very clear that they don't reconcile. Something's wrong. I'll tell you exactly what's wrong. The Board of Education, the school board, City Council, they don't care about you. You don't matter to them. Our babies don't matter to them, but you matter to me. Our babies matter to me. Our future matters to me. And that's why I'm running for state assembly. Because if you look at the fact that we're graduating students that are functionally illiterate, not able to read, not able to write, not able to do basic math, you gotta ask, what are gonna be their outcomes in life? They're not gonna be able to go get a job and be a productive member of society because they can't do the basic things that they need. They don't have the basic skills to prepare them for everyday life. And this is why we see a lot of students turning to violence and crime and general criminal activity. This is why we see people that have graduated turn into criminal activity, because they don't see a brighter future forward, because they haven't been prepared to be an actual productive member of society by our school system. Our babies are being filled by our Board of Education, they're being filled by our city school district, they're being filled by state assembly and by city council. And it's not okay, because we deserve better. But we have to take action to hold them accountable. The state assembly are the people who pass the budget that give the schools these blank checks and no accountability. The state assembly is also the people who pass laws. They could put in key performance indicators. They could put in metrics to actually make sure that the performance is going well, okay? But they're not doing that. As a matter of fact, they're even trying to take away regents, which is like the basic level of the ability to be able to be a productive member of society. And you know, you, me, anybody that's been to school system, regents really isn't that high of a caliber of level to reach. So if they can't reach that level, you gotta ask yourself, why are they stripping that from the school system? And where is the actual quality of education going? Right down the toilet. That's where it's going, because you don't matter to them, but you matter to me. It's very frustrating to me because I care a lot, because what happens with the youth, what happens with the baby, affects our community as a whole, it affects our future, and it affects our economy. These youth that we're working with right now in the school district, these babies are the ones that are gonna go out and look for jobs and go into the local economy. But they're not gonna be able to get any jobs, which means that it's gonna be a daunting task for any businesses to hire anyone, which means that it's gonna affect us overall, not just in the economy, not just in security and general public safety, but for the ability for our neighborhoods to grow and blossom for our future. So I encourage you, this November 5th is election day, October 22nd is the start of early voting. Vote Marcus C. Williams. And make sure that if you want to volunteer or donate, go to my website, Marcus4Rochester.com. That's Marcus4Rochester.com, because we have to fight forward together for our future. Now, if you're a Democrat or an independent, or even Working Families Party, I encourage you this year, this November, vote Republican. You don't even need to change your party to do it. Vote Marcus C. Williams for 137th New York State Assembly District. I cover the majority of the city of Rochester, almost all of it, and I cover the whole town of Gates. So I encourage you, get out, donate, volunteer, and make sure this year that you vote. Bring your friends, your family, and everybody with you to make sure that we can fight for a brighter future together. I'll catch you guys later. Be blessed and be well. And remember, stand up, speak up, and don't shut up. Take action.